Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Injustice Gods Among Us video. Now, this Injustice Gods Among Us video has nothing to do with either the mobile or the console game. However, it has to do with the new Injustice arcade machines that have been afloat in Dave & Buster's. So basically, I think it's really cool that NetherRealm has decided to put these arcades into the Dave & Buster's. I really can't wait to check these out with State Lover and myself. And I'll get some poor soul to actually record me using it. I'll probably get State Lover to break out the HollywoodShono shirt. I'll probably have a HollywoodShono shirt, and we're going to have some fun. This is what the Injustice Series 01 cards look like. So it's pretty cool that there's going to be multiple seasons. If you zoom in really close, you can see there's a Bane, a couple Batmans, 3 Batmans. There's a Regime Black Adam, 1 Catwoman, a Cyborg, a Doomsday, a Green Arrow, Harley Quinn, Lex Luthor, a Lobo, Nightwing, Sinestro, 2 Supermans, a Joker, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, 2 versions of Aquaman, a version of Ares, 2 versions of Bane, Batgirl. There's actually another version of Batgirl, Batman Beyond. Looks like 4 versions of Batman altogether. Darkseid, Arkham Origins Deathstroke, Red Sun Deathstroke, Containment Doomsday, Balls of Steel General Zod, John Stewart Green Lantern, Red Sun Green Lantern, Red Lantern Hal Jordan, a couple versions of Harley Quinn, a couple versions of Hawkgirl, a version of Killer Frost, another version of Lobo, Martian Manhunter. There is a Regime Raven. There is 2 versions of Scorpion, Boss Solomon Grundy, Red Sun Solomon Grundy, Static, 3 more versions of Superman, the Arkham Knight, Elseworld the Flash, Metahuman the Flash. I think that's Arkham Origins the Joker. 2 versions of Wonder Woman, Zatanna, and a regular Zod. Then there's also the silver cards, Bane, 2 versions of Bane. Basically has all the silver cards and all the bronze cards that are in the game. Really cool stuff. I can't wait to check out Dave & Buster's, and within the next couple of weeks, I will be trying to do a YouTube live stream at Dave & Buster's. Hopefully I don't get kicked out for using a tripod and a gear. Otherwise, I'll just get State Lover to record off his phone. When you go to the game, before you actually start your matchup, you have to scan your cards, and you scan up to 3 cards to build your team. So this is an example of a team. You have Insurgency, Green Arrow, Sinestro, and Regime Catwoman. And there's 4 stats altogether. There is attack, health, speed, and defense. So basically, I'm not sure how the defense and attack stats work. The health is pretty obvious, but I think it's a really cool system, and it does support 2 people playing at the same time. So this could be a step forward to actually bringing a live Injustice Gods Among Us mobile to hopefully the mobile platform. Even if it's not built into Injustice 1 directly, this is a big step forward to that. Now, what I've heard for this game is that for, I think it's $8, you get 20 tokens and you have to put 2 in. Or you get $20 worth and you get like 40 tokens or something like that. But it's really cool. And obviously, on Wednesdays, the games are half off. And if you get the Eat and Play combo, I think they give you like $10 worth of cards. And if they really like you, they'll give you unlimited free play, which I wish would have happened when this game came out. So I'm hoping that the Dave & Buster's on Utica Road does have that. And if so, check both of those out with our HollywoodShono shirts. Next up, I have a couple screenshots from Nathan, who did get his hands on a Raven. That's what the card looks like, and it's got that like rainbow premium like foil feel, which obviously Raven is a ridiculous card to deal with because the passives are exactly the same as in Injustice 1. Being said, Raven has the passive twice per match. When Raven is below 20% health, she swaps health with her opponent. And you can see the stats all right there. So going forward, I think that'd be really cool. It'd be interesting to see if they ever implement gear on characters and how they would do it and how they would balance out. Next up, we have a shot from Cassandra Cain Batgirl, and that looks absolutely amazing. And finally, we have the stats on Cassandra Cain Batgirl. A lot of power and speed, average health, and very low defense. So it kind of resembles the Injustice Gods Among Us 1 Cassandra Cain Batgirl, how she's a super offensive card, but can't take hits. And she has the exact same passive. So I don't know exactly how the health works, but for example, If a character has 62 health, it probably just resembles their bar. I'm not really sure on how the formula works. This is a screenshot from Coaster1M, one of my loyal subscribers. So you can see the Injustice game power card that you get for 20 bucks. Then they give you a whole bunch of cards. You can see right here, Red Sun Green Lantern, Mortal Kombat X Scorpion, Bounty Hunter Lobo, Batman Beyond, 600 Wonder Woman, Red Sun Solomon Grundy, Insurgency Joker, a Silver Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, Insurgency Lex Luthor, and Nightwing. And if you zoom in, you can also see the stats on the cards. Thank you very much for doing this, by the way. So, Red Sun Green Lantern has 62 power, 49 defense, 72 speed, and 80 health. So, it is definitely kind of a defensive card, but it doesn't really have that much attack and defense, so I think it's balanced. Scorpion with a 99 power rating, and actually seems to have better stats than Cassandra Cain Batgirl does, has more defense, average health, and above average speed. So reaching 200% damage on a special attack makes the damage over time effects automatically crit. Bounty Hunter Lobo has 83 power, 83 defense, 88 speed, 62 health, and has the exact same passive. Batman Beyond is immune to stuns, and he's got pretty fast speed, decent defense, not that much attack, and not much health. So 600 Wonder Woman, all female characters on Wonder Woman's team have 30% damage and power generation. Pretty low power, but again, just like Batman and 600 Wonder Woman in Injustice Mobile, you're not using the card for yourself. You're using it for your teammates. Does have decent defense, power, and health, or speed and health. Red Sun Solomon Grundy does give total health for each Red Sun on the team. I knew what the passive was. I just want to see if they changed the wording. So it's 57 power, 74 defense, 76 speed, 57 health. And for Solomon Grundy, that's pretty generous as far as the speed rating goes. For Insurgency Joker, 52 power. We used to only have 750 in the mobile game. 82 defense, 80 speed, 53 health. So it's kind of on par with the Injustice 1 stats, how he's got low power and health. But he is a pretty quick attacker, and the opponent still loses health when the Joker is knocked out. But for Silver Black Adam, as expected, he's going to have lower health because it's treated like a silver card. He does have 71 power and 84 defense, so you could definitely use this against gold cards and probably do okay. The Silver Lex Luthor, definitely not as forgiving. 56 power, 78 defense, which is less than Black Adam. 47% on speed and 51 health. And teammates do still get the 25% increase in maximum health. And look at Bronze Nightwing. 35 power, 40 defense, 50 speed, 42 health. So bronze cards absolutely get shit on. So here's a screenshot of an Arkham Origins Deathstroke, which looks badass. And the stats on Arkham Origins Deathstroke: 62 power, 44 defense, 78 speed, 75 health. But keep in mind, reaching 200% damage on Point Blank Special makes it unblockable and automatically crit. Remember, if you have a Red Sun Green Lantern, it is not going to crit, even though you'll still get the unblockable effect. So this could give you a chance to survive against that. But Arkham Origins Deathstroke, I think, is balanced. He doesn't have like ridiculous power, so how much damage is this actually going to do? And how much damage will it do against a high defense opponent? Next up, we have a screenshot for Red Sun Batman. And for Red Sun Batman, 67 power, 45 defense, 78 speed, and 66 health. And all Red Sun teammates gain chance for unblockable and special 1 attacks. And this is going to be pretty powerful because, as we know, the Red Suns do have access to Red Sun Wonder Woman, which gives 45% power generation. So you could use Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, and Batman and probably dominate most anybody in the arcade. But the fact that they made this game live with 2 people is a huge step forward to testing this for actual use, either as a console game or as a revised version of Injustice 1 Mobile. And if they do that, it's going to be absolutely amazing if they add this game mode into Injustice 1, have a real live battle arena. And this is a beautiful shot that Coaster1M gave of the arcade machine. So you can see right here, there is, it looks like vendor only, so I guess you can just sacrifice a card to play. I'm not sure if that's how it works. It does have buttons for special attacks, quick, block, and strong attack. So Like your quick would be your tap, strong would be a swipe attack, and blocking is just tapping 2 fingers on the screen. And okay, swap 1 and swap 2 is basically what the buttons are for. So you could swap the second person in your roster, you could swap the third person on your roster, and then you have a special attack button. Now I'm going to assume that the way the special attacks work is it's going to use the special attack that you have the most bars for. So if you want to be spamming special ones, you're going to have to be quick to the gun. Now, in console, I think it would be cool if they could implement this in console. Like, you already have the shoulder triggers to block. You could have both trigger buttons do a super move, like L1 and R1. You could have R1 be your special 2. You could have your L1 be your special 1. R2 could block. And then you have your heavy attack, your light attack. I just could see it work really well. And then you have 2 dedicated tag out buttons. You could even click the analog stick to choose who to tag out. I could see them actually doing it make a console version of this, and people would buy it up. I think it would be really cool. You could even put it on the mobile game. Even if you add it in as like $20 DLC, people would pay it and eat this up. Also have a shot of the Bounty Hunter Lobo Card, and his stats: 83 power, 80 defense, 88 speed, 62 health, which I think I actually saw in the big screenshot that Coaster showed, but still cool to see other people getting the card. And then finally, you can also do Rocket Socket Robots if you got your fill of Injustice arcade machine, and yeah, that's some really cool stuff. So I am definitely going to be checking this out in the very near future, and I would love it if you guys support me when I actually do live stream this on YouTube. I'm going to try to make a little bit of a plan. You guys have a heads up on this, but I did want to make a YouTube video on this because this is absolutely amazing that Dave & Buster's is going to have the Injustice arcade machine, and I would love it even more if NetherRealm just sent me one of these full of cards. And remember, you guys can send me your cards, and I will definitely use them, and I will credit you in a video or a live stream that I make on this. So if you like this video talking about the Injustice arcade machines live in Dave & Buster's, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite. Check out my other Injustice Gods Among Us videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. And once again, make sure you click on that subscribe button and also turn your notifications on so you guys can see when I'm live streaming as well as when I upload a video. Have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!